It's time to unbox my second Imperfect Foods box. And last week I had a few issues with my order. And so I emailed them on Friday, the day I got the box, and by Sunday they had already responded. And they credited the food that was either missing or damaged, and also gave me a $5 credit towards my next order, which I thought was really nice. This box was delivered in a way that was in the correct direction upwards. So last week it was delivered tilted on its side and some of the tape was coming off, so I don't know what that's about, but that has really nothing to do with Imperfect Foods. So I'm really excited about the food I picked out, and I created a menu with the foods that were available, and I'm gonna do a meal prep probably this weekend. Anyway, I have you out here on my front stoop because, as I mentioned in my last vlog, my back has been bugging me. And as opposed to carrying this big box indoors, what I'm going to do is leave it here, unpack it, and then put it in some reusable grocery sacks. And as each one gets filled, I'll just I'll put that inside my apartment. That seemed like kind of a good compromise. So let's get into the box. I'm glad to have the groceries delivered instead of going to the store because everybody is so coronavirus crazy. It's certainly kind of scary to think about going grocery shopping right now. So I don't know. I'm actually feeling pretty level-headed about it, but something to kind of keep in mind, I guess. Anyway, first impression as I open the box, temperature. Oh my god, wow, this looks amazing. They loaded it up. So it's very cool still at the bottom where the meat is. This looks incredible. This box looks way more amazing than last week's. I don't know if it's just because there's all this orange, but it looks just so fresh and abundant. I cannot wait to get into this one. So that was extremely exciting. Alright, so some of the menu items I'm making this week, I know I'm making taco salad, or at least taco meat, and also like a sloppy joe kind of meat, and I'm using the 21 Day Fix cookbook by Autumn Calabrese. It's a Beachbody cookbook, and I don't really follow the program. I just happen to like those two recipes, and I'm going to put those inside some sweet potatoes. So first off, we've got some bell peppers, and these are all orange peppers. Wow, I've got, well, one of them does have a little crack in it, but I'm going to meal prep in a couple days, so I'm not too worried about that. Gosh, the citrus smells amazing. How many peppers are in here? I've got 6. As they fall on the ground. I've got 6 of these peppers, so that's exciting. Alright, so moving on with more orange, I have some various tangerines, and I think these are the ones that have like a ruby red center. I'm so glad they had them this week because they ran out last week, and then they said they'd give me a different tangerine, and then they didn't give me any tangerines. So I'm so excited to try these, and they're really good size, so a nice portion of fruit. And they smell really good too. So that's 3 right here. And let's see. I've got, let's see. I think these are mini Latangelos. So I've got some of, I think probably about 4 of those. And, oh, more citrus. The grapefruit I got last week were incredible. I wish they'd had the cantaloupe though, because that was an amazing cantaloupe. And it was a nice break from some of the normal winter fruit, which is citrus, pears, and apples. But these are just the perfect size. I got quite a few because they're small, so I can eat like 1 or 3/4 with breakfast. I've got, oh my gosh, so many grapefruit. That's 8 grapefruit. And lots of carrots. These carrots were so sweet. I had them roasted and I really loved them. But man, a huge handful of those guys. Probably like 4 handfuls of carrots. So yeah, about 4 handfuls of carrots. And then this was pretty fun. They had parsnips. And these are kind of a nice little alternative root vegetable. I tend to eat more root vegetables for my carbohydrate sources. Not that I focus on macros, I just happen to like eating vegetables. And let's see, also in the root veggie department, these sweet potatoes were so awesome this week, or the sweet potatoes last week were so awesome. And it looks like they sent me a couple different types, so more of the yam and then more of the classic sweet potato. Yeah, this one is kind of ugly, but I do peel my sweet potatoes before I roast them. I just like it better. Lots of cucumbers. 3 lovely sized cucumbers. These were great too. So no complaints there. Actually, I really can't complain about the quality at all because all the vegetables tasted really, really lovely. All right, so some zucchini. I actually thought maybe this is a pound. I thought I'd get more zucchini, but they gave me 3 cucumbers and I think I was supposed to get 2, so yeah, it's kind of a fair trade. And I'm gonna roast these for a side dish in my meal prep. And all right, getting down to the bottom, a few jalapenos. These will go in my turkey taco meat. And speaking of that, I got 2 packages of turkey. And I got a package last week and I didn't try it yet. I just threw it in the freezer. So I'm sure it's gonna be fine, honestly. This is Mary's brand. Some more fruit, some small, these are small pink lady apples. Kind of the perfect, so they're kind of the perfect portion size, I would say. And then quite a few potatoes. I really loved the yellow skin potatoes I got last week. I actually just made baked potatoes with them, and I took one, like a cooked baked potato, in the car with me, which I know you're not supposed to eat in the car, but I ate a potato while I was driving to work for my breakfast, and it was a really great convenience food, and it couldn't get more, I guess, wholesome than that. Just eat a potato. Yeah, this one potato has like a little bitty nick in it, but that's okay. Just take a little paring knife or a potato peeler and that will come right off. Alright, and then, oh, there's another hidden potato. And the chicken breasts that they sent were so good, so tender, and they're basically one large breast that's been filleted, and they were awesome. I made teriyaki chicken and just like an herb chicken, and no complaints there, so I got 2 more packs, and I'll probably freeze these for later. And finally, something I've never had, this de-stilled turkey bacon, sugar-free, and I thought it would be like a nice breakfast alternative. So I hope you enjoyed this quick Imperfect food haul. And every time you sign up, they didn't sponsor this. Every time anybody signs up, you get a link. And if you follow the link in the description box below, I believe you get $10 off and I get $10 off my next box. And if you sign up, you'll get your own code and you can share it with your friends and family. So, not sponsored, but I just wanted to share the coupon with you. And I hope this information was helpful if you're on the fence of ordering Imperfect foods. Customer service was great, and they definitely responded to my concerns in my first box. And other than those small concerns, the food was absolutely delicious, perfectly fresh, just a little bit less attractive than what you would see in the grocery store. Here's everything all laid out. I've got some of the potatoes and cucumbers and zucchini chicken in this bag, and a gigantic mound of orange. So I'll be getting my beta carotene with this week's supply. And I think this total was about $60. So considering this is most of what I'm going to be eating, with the exception of me picking up some lettuce for salads. That's a really good deal, at least for where I live, which is in the Napa Valley. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe, and cheers from wine country.